The Sunflower State, the side of our class today, and it is poetic that today's game carries that moniker as the matchup between these two schools is better known as the Sunflower Showdown. The Jayhawks will kick it away to start us off. Bringing it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he had just taken a knee in the end zone. So the Kansas State Wildcats offense will take the first swing of the game. Last time these two got together, Kansas got to wave the weed in jubilation and took the Sunflower Showdown in a classic.
That was big for them on the field, and David, it was big for them off the field too, because these two programs oftentimes are trying to recruit the same players in high school and through the portal. So Kansas winning that one was massive. We'll see what happens today.
And a lot of rock, chalk, Jayhawk. The Jayhawk fans were jacked up to win this rivalry. They're usually the underdog. They don't win it as much as the other side. So last year was a big statement for the Kansas Jayhawks.
And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Wildcats come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Caught close to the marker, it's Kendricks. Flying down the...
Goddamn RPO. Son of a bitch.
Wildcats. Once he got some room, it was over. They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Jayhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Still on his feet at the 40. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
And it's runs like that, man, where he just shows you a little bit of everything that is the reason why he's in the Heisman race. Like, this dude leads the nation in rushing for a reason. They hand him the football. They trust him, and he continues to deliver and make big
Shit.
play after
Damn it. I didn't mean to press that.
Fucks it.
They got
oh, well.
nothing on the last play.
We roll.
2nd and 10. Off play action. Pressure coming.
Oh my God.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. All right, guys, let's chat about Kansas. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, been flying under the radar, and
Not the start.
no longer an option. You want to see if this team can stay focused with all the attention they're getting.
And that's what's pretty cool about their season. Like, they're starting to get respect. They've started to earn that. I think we just got to realize, Palmer, halfway through the season, you don't get any trophies. That doesn't exist.
You just got to keep doing what you're doing, right? It's been working to get to this point, to get that number beside your name, to get everybody's attention. Now's not the time to freeze up and start getting nervous because you've got the spotlight on you. You've got to keep playing the game the way you've been doing it the first half of the season.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And the Jayhawks kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Out of the gun to give to the back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays, taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick a field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Running back searching for a hole. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
And this running back is so dangerous down close to the end zone. He's got wiggle, he's got great vision and burst, and he showed all of those attributes right there.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocks the extra point through the uprights. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And he got into the house from the 6 to finish it. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he's coming out of the end zone. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. From the gun to give, looking for room. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time. Offensively, the defense coming up with a
That man just broke the laws of physics.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Kansas offense returns to the field. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
Dude, you completely missed your block.
Thanks to this
Brother.
defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere.
Wow. He ran right past the linebacker.
To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run.
You don't deserve that star on your name unless you flatten the guy right on this play.
Give to the back. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll finally.
I didn't flatten him, but at least he blocked him this time.
To the 40, and it's a first down. The Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability. He can break tackles. He can just do it all.
An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
How about the defense trying to slow this dude down? He's a Heisman contender for a reason. He's so difficult to tackle, and what a challenge. All week long, they knew that they had to key on this guy and really try to at least limit him if they were going to win.
It's been punch, counter punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So second down here as we're back at it after the break. The give to the
Oh my God.
There was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
As a quarterback, you've got to know in this area of the field, it's tough to throw, right? The windows, they open and close so quickly when you get down to the red zone. What helps you is running the football, but that's tough today because you're going up against one of the top 25 defenses stopping the run.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. He's piled up 82 yards rushing, and this guy's just having a tremendous season, leading the country in rushing. And the Jayhawks trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. On the ground. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Kansas. That his 40th career touchdown run.
This guy's had a lot of success
doing,
throughout
sir?
his career, but 40 touchdowns is something that's pretty commendable,
What
David.
the hell is going on there? Oh my God, he's possessed.
Each and every game and every year to get better.
Yeah, just the consistency has been so impressive. The offense is built around him. Like, he's going to get the football, he's going to be featured, and still finds the end zone week after week.
PAT unit on the field. And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Pittsburgh is down right now, but this young man under center has shown some moxie today. We could see a legend born in the Steel City. They're trailing by just 4 to Cal. We'll circle back if anything changes in this big-time ACC matchup. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys.
Oh, overran it. Fuck's sakes.
They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not cooperating with this offense's game plan.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Well, this offense really is putting themselves behind the 8 ball right now on this drive. Sack 1st down. You've just thrown an incompletion, so 3rd in California. Defense knows you're probably going to throw it.
And the rush will get to him at the 25.
3rd and long situation. We're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
They kick it away on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line.
Too late.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Kansas and K-State have been battling for well over a century, many times sort of on the fringes of the spotlight, if not completely out of it in college football. But, man, when they grab center stage, you realize just how intense it is.
It's intense. It's a fun rivalry. But here's the thing. Kansas State has really dominated this rivalry. And the Jayhawks, they got to fix that. They got to get that rectified, Palmer, because the Wildcats, year after year, they're continuing to find ways to win this matchup.
And these are 2 great fan bases for years. And we've loved our time whenever we visit Lawrence or you visit Manhattan. The nicest fans, but they're passionate fans as well, especially when they meet up in this rivalry game.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Using the quick game. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field.
That wasn't good.
Stop him short, and man, we haven't seen a lot of that. This offense has been a machine on 3rd down. Punt is in the air on 4th down. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
Yeah, just playing the field position game. Nice job angling it towards the sideline so it doesn't go into the end zone. That thing rolls down inside the 10. Really nice punt. Yes, I said something positive about the play.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down.
No.
Flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
What? Are you kidding me?
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy.
You've got to be shitting me.
Right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball.
Let's run
and
that
let
shit
snap
again.
Get after the quarterback.
They'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. It's 1st and 5. They go to the ground. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they've built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they've kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down.
No shot. Come on.
You better be aware that stiff arm's coming. He gave him the business end of it and gets it out to the 14.
Man, you see so much of this in football now. Big body wide receivers, right? Guys that can run routes and box guys out. You want to play man-to-man coverage on me? I'll put my big body on you. You throw it near me, I'll make the contested catch.
The Wildcats are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
No way.
That wide receiver screen. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a 1st down. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. And the shot to the middle of the field falls to the turf.
Oh, should have had that.
Defense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Stuffed on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got him downfield. Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a 1st down. Kansas State quick to the line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Working.
Jesus Christ, they hold on to everything.
Chunk of yardage to the 34-yard line. The Wildcats have it with a 1st and 10. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to go up top on 1st down. He gets it inside the 30 and out of bounds at the 29. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Looking to fire. He'll take a shot. And it's intercepted in the end zone. No, he's out of bounds. Oh, so close.
Was he out of bounds?
In the end zone.
Was he out of bounds?
And this defense, we know, they present a lot of challenges. And you could...
We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a
I don't know
chance
what
to
foot
have
hit
another
down
look.
first. It's a pick. Come on.
So he took a chance by using a timeout on the challenge, and it comes back to bite him. We'll see if he needs that timeout later. They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to the big tight end.
And he caught.
Complete to the left. Touchdown, Kansas State.
There's no stopping that.
Grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
You gotta be kidding me.
Nice job putting a drive together. Nice job punctuating the end of the first half. There's still some time left, Palmer, but they can tie this thing up right now.
Yeah, and this is a staff that has so much confidence in their offense. I like staying aggressive right here, going for 2, taking the lead into halftime, and putting a ton of pressure on the opponent.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And he tacks on the extra point. They got the late touchdown on the board, now about to kick it away and hoping the defense can keep them from answering. Here he comes from inside his own.
What are we doing with the blocks, sir?
He gets a block.
I'd have been gone.
Good job bobbing and weaving.
All three of them went after the same guy.
Room on that return. The Kansas
Insanity.
returns to the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout called.
Now, I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
My guys don't catch it,
And
though.
it slips through his fingers.
My guys can't make those catches.
A huge gain if
They
he
get
could
touched and they immediately drop it.
And the offense clearly saying, we want to
19
take
seconds.
We want to be aggressive, and I think that's a good strategy because it makes the defense really honor what you're going to do. And just missed a little bit, but I wouldn't be surprised.
Come on, Jesus Christ.
Come back to some of those deep balls.
Jones to throw. He'll take another shot here. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down.
This is going to be a tough situation for the offense. You're late in the first half. They're trying to find a way to generate some points before going into the locker room, but the defense is ready for it. So the windows are not going to be very big, especially when you're trying to attack vertically like they did on that last one. Downfield completions are going to be tough to come by.
God damn it. It's not. There we go.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Makes
What?
the grab. It's Bettis. They'll use a timeout right before halftime.
That should have
Maybe
been a
time
first.
for one or two more plays.
We're not punting. We're taking a shot.
Fourth down and inches, and you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was
Worth
right
it.
on the money. You just have to make that catch. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Fellas, so much to break down, from a spirited start to the Sunflower
Seriously?
showdown between Kansas and K-State. And talk about a good competitive game so far. Not saying this has been the best first half we've seen in the history of these two programs, but they've matched each other's intensity, and the result has been, well, a good competitive game so far. They don't call me the most creative man in broadcasting for nothing, you know. Whether it's Rock Chalk or Emaw, these two always deliver. As compelling an in-state rivalry as there is.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting.
Come on. What are we doing?
You learn a lot about these coaching staffs with respect to who does make the best adjustments. There's a lot of coaches that believe we're just going to be who we are. We're going to keep doing what we do. We're just going to do it better. But then there are others that tweak things a little bit on offense and on defense. We're going to find out here.
They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling. The Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. The carry going off right tackle here.
My own guy fucking takes me out. Jesus. What are we doing?
It's doing a great job committing to
Holy shit, man.
a run like this. Obviously, you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Red pass is complete. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Power Cats have powered up the noise to try to help this defense on third down. Jones wants to throw it. He tosses one high and deep down the left side.
Oh, come on.
That'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down.
Well, it looked like the offense had a rhythm here.
Fuck out of here.
Getting a first down, but I don't know about that play
He's
call.
under no pressure. Fuck's sakes.
Percentage throw, it falls incomplete, and all that
Low percentage throw.
in the drive, that's gone away now if you have to punt.
He makes a fair catch.
That was a
Couple steps inside his own 25.
That man was wide open. I don't know why it was a bad throw, though. Made no sense.
Last time they had it, just an aerial assault. Precision execution, moved right down the field and put it in the end zone. The gift to the...
Are you kidding me? Jesus Christ.
Blocking good, running pickup of 6 out to the 30.
What are we doing?
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Back to pass. Caught near the sticks. It's Kendricks. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Unleashes one deep. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled.
The defense was in fucking man coverage, you dumb retard. Jesus Christ.
Forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Here comes the heat. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
This offense is going to have to come up with a plan to block this guy. He is an absolute monster, and he showed you all his tools on that sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Man, great zone coverage in the back end by this defense. A lot of eyeballs on the quarterback. Great job. The ball comes out, and you can see, Jesse, that defensive secondary on a string, break on the football, and they go force the INT.
And that's what this defense wants to do. They want to win 1st and 2nd down, bring their dime personnel on the field 3rd and long, play that zone defense. There's nowhere for you to throw the football, and they get a
It
critical...
wasn't zone defense. It was fucking man-to-man, you goddamn idiot. Jesus Christ. What is with the commentary in this game? It's dog shit.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Got his man on the right. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Jones to throw.
No. Oh,
I think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
That's a
Terrible,
ball that this
terrible,
offense should be
terrible,
able to
terrible.
complete. They had the coverage they wanted. Receiver ran on the route. Just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. They almost got a 1st down there. Stopped a yard short. It'll be 3rd down. And the Jayhawks are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down.
Well, this offense, they started the drive with great field position. They're being methodical here. They're not hitting the home run necessarily and scoring these big explosive touchdowns, but they're getting 3rd down conversion.
Oh my God, guys. What are we doing?
They look like they're in control. That's a good sign.
And there was no space, nowhere to go. That
Jesus Christ.
Sometimes you just need a dude to show up and make a play, and he did.
Sometimes you just need to block that dude, and they didn't.
Found the spot in the defense. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They take the lead with the 6. The defense just lost track of him. There's no other explanation. I've got to assume they knew he was in an eligible position.
Or it was just ridiculously good scheming on the offense, Reese. I mean, just an unbelievable job of getting your guy.
This is why I usually listen to music and don't have the commentary on. My God, they're driving me nuts with how stupid they are.
Defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver.
He literally just morphed right through my body.
Into high gear as they have a first down.
Watch this.
37.
Well, show it. Show it, you bitches. Show it.
On that play, you slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move.
And then whoop, goes right through.
Most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yard situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch. Make the run. Get the first down.
Pocket breaking down. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball.
Man, this quarterback is going to need an ice bath when this game is over because he is getting whacked. We've seen him go down. He's been sacked time and time again. He just got nailed another time on that last play. He can't wait for this game to be over.
Give to the running back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. And the deflection by the defense brings up 4th down.
3rd and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, 4th down.
Wants to return it. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. The Kansas offense returns to the field. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. They'll run.
Oh my God, really? Not only did they not hit the block, but they knocked me down. My own guys.
A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll try it again.
My own guy again.
Got the first down and more. There to make the tackle.
I think my offensive line has bets against me.
That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. Final stands of the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
At this point of the game, the offense has the lead, and the offensive coordinator knows they want to keep running the football. So he's going back, he's looking at his playlist, and he's saying, which runs work the best for me in this game? What can I lean on right
What
here?
is going on with these blocks? They're just instantly getting past. It makes no sense.
Just listen to the little apple. You can hear it all the way to the big apple as they try to get the defense off the field. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
This offensive line, I swear to God.
Defense, man, playing physical, playing downhill. They've given up some plays today, man. He's got over 100 yards on the day. He's really had some success. But on that play, really downhill, really physical, and a nice job getting him to the ground.
Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down.
That, honestly, that just reeks of EA.
Here comes the Kansas State offense.
We're not letting you
Another opportunity here. They had to punt it.
move the ball.
But this time, tight game.
You want to keep the game close, so we're not letting you achieve anything here.
Finds his man. It's Kendricks. He'll be forced out of bounds right at the 30-yard line as they try to grind out some room. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Here's the handoff. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, or whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them, because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
K-State sends the punt team onto the field, ready to boot it away. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. They missed an opportunity to extend this lead the last time they had it, Jesse.
Yeah, they got to be able to regain that momentum.
What the f...
Working earlier on in this one, David. To me, that starts with being the more...
How do you miss that? He literally ran past.
Situation of the game.
Holy shit.
You got the football back. Now put a nice drive together and execute.
Just, oh my god. That just reeks of EA bullshittery there.
2nd and 12.
My star fucking O-line just saying, nah.
Jones wants to throw it. He's got it. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And if you didn't know this was a big play, the crowd is telling you. A huge 3rd down. Gets it past the marker. Able to work it to the 39-yard line, and that'll be a first down.
Man, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You can see, gets north-south, doesn't dance, picks up positive yards.
Turning it on. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
The Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Didn't get much on first
Fuck,
down.
he's not in it. Shit.
Might be calling a hot route. They've got him looking run. Now they're going to throw.
Oh my god. Come on.
Gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last.
Oh, come on.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense.
God damn, I had him too.
3rd down. They hit the quarterback
Son of a
and forced
bitch.
the incompletion.
And the Jayhawks will send out the punt unit.
What?
And it'll be down right there. K-State has the ball back, and the Power Cat offense returns to the field. Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Under fire. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense coming up big there, and the sack is great, but the secondary deserves some credit too.
No doubt. When you can cover like that in the secondary and drop back in your zone and only rush a few, and you feel comfortable getting home, and they're going to get to the quarterback, that is a...
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline.
There's no way he can... Bullshit. EA bullshit. That's EA bullshit.
Might go all the way, but they
That is EA bullshit.
before the touchdown
Fuck
saving tackle.
out of here with that. There's no
Maybe this will breathe a little life
fucking
into
way.
this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection.
And I like it. Very smart defense, understanding the clock, understanding they're going to try to push the ball down the field. Great job playing deep, breaking on the football, making sure that receiver doesn't catch it. Smart IQ defense.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short game there and still plenty of ground to cover for the 1st down. It'll be 3rd and long.
Oh, what the fuck? That's not what I mean, it fucking works, but god damn it. Trying to do a line adjustment and it switches players.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Gives it on the option. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. At this point, the defense has little choice but to sell out to stop the run on 2nd and 7. Jones to throw. Right on the money. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Got it inside the 10. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Jayhawks. That one pushes this lead out a little bit more here in the 4th, and now they can smell 8 straight wins.
That is exactly what you want your offense to do. You want it to eat clock, but if you score...
Damn rivalry games, man. They always give me a headache.
Great execution by this offense to put this game away.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, it's a final now and one of the more intriguing games of the week, that notable ACC clash. Pittsburgh looked like a bunch of world beaters today in a stern-to-stem beatdown. I think a lot of people forget this program won 5 national titles last century. A rich tradition and a sparkling performance today. Never know what can happen when 2 good teams face off.
There he goes. Gets it to the 46-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Quick snap and a spike to stop the clock. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. The play action fake.
Where's the penalty? Where's the penalty? It's digital grounding. What the fuck? There's no receiver there. What are we calling?
You feel like you can run in your sleep.
Now facing a 3rd and long.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. And they can't make the connection, and it could get worse. A penalty flag on the field, and it's in the holding zone. Let's get the call. Well, when your quarterback has already been sacked 4 times, shouldn't be some big surprise if the O-line gets called for holding. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at the 35. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. A deep throw as the clock winds down.
No, I was gonna say if he catches that,
The deep ball was there, and it just
I'll lose my shit.
desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. So Kansas fought and clawed and scratched its way to victory in the Sunflower Showdown, and they'll have
Seriously, screw the rivalry games.
and bragging rights after beating K-State. That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports.